Good evening, Luke. I'm at home, actually. I was walking today. I started leg 46 of the 58 from Windsor to Kempton. Did about 70 miles, but living in southwest London, it was jumped on the train at Shepperton, and I'm home.
When you first came up with this idea, did you think it would be this exhausting, or has it been a shock to you, or you know, were you expecting it?
I guess, I mean, I'm not someone who's known for walking. I think my family would have said that walking further than the corner shop to get a racing post would have been quite unusual for me. So I didn't quite know what to expect, if I'm honest, and it was only really when sort of doing the training and trying to get myself into some sort of shape at the age of 53 that I realised that, yeah, it was going to be hard work. But I keep telling myself, you know, it is only walking. It's not easy, and there are some legs, particularly the hillier ones, thank God, most of which are now behind me. It is hard work, but it's been the most incredible amount of fun. It really has.
Richard, for people that are perhaps hearing you for the first time, just explain the story behind the reason why you're doing this fantastic walk.
Absolutely. I lost my dear old dad to pancreatic cancer about, almost 4 years ago now. And at that stage, I was approaching the age of 50. I'd done nothing for charity more meaningful than to grow the most feeble moustache you've ever seen. And I just felt that once in my life I needed to do something that really made a difference. And about a couple of months later, a great friend rang me up and said that he'd been to Great Leys, which completed the set for him. He'd been to all 60 of Britain's racecourses. And that sort of got me thinking, you know, it actually made me sit down and go tick off how many I'd been, which I think was 28 at the time. And I thought, well, maybe I could do something that involved me going to every racecourse in the country. And after a lot of humming and hawing, I thought, well, walking is probably the best bet. I don't ride. My knees aren't all that good, so riding a bike wasn't a runner. So, and I certainly wouldn't run. So I came up with this idea to walk between them. And so, like most sensible people, then came up with all the really good reasons why I shouldn't do it, like the fact I have a family and a job, and I'm the wrong side of 50, and I'm not fit, and all the rest of it. But you know, I never quite spinned the idea, and in the end, I guess the real catalyst actually was the loss of John Hills, who was the same age as me, and like me had 4 children, and knowing what an incredibly splendid and much respected and much loved man John was, I guess that was the trigger that made me think, actually, I'm going to do this.
Rich, you must be absolutely delighted with the way that people have embraced it in horse racing, and just across the country, you never seem to be without someone to walk with you.
I really am. I mean, that's been the part. You know, I love racing. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't absolutely love racing. And there is something really wonderful about the spirit of the people who work in racing on all sides. You know, we all know the incredible commitment of all the stable staff and the stud staff and the breaking yard staff, and you know, we all know that. But you know, as it were, the big fish. You know, the high-profile trainers. You know, the amount of support I've had from them and from jockeys and so on, and administrators and the racecourses themselves. I've been absolutely humbled by the support that I've had, and it really has made the project, because at the end of the day, little old me and my brilliant, wonderful daughter, who's been project managing it for me, you know, we are but 2 relatively low-profile individuals, and it's only with the incredible help and support and pushing and shoving and cajoling from so many in the racing world that we've managed to get this project to the scale that it's become.
And just very quickly, Richard, we know you've got a few legs to go still, but how can people donate, you know, if they want to?
The easiest way is if people go to our website, which is walkingthecourses.com. Number one, they'll find an awful lot of information about, you know, which legs I've still got to do. I'm at Kempton tomorrow, for example, for Lanzarote Hurdle Day. They'll also notice a big red flashing button that says donate, which clicks straight to our Virgin Money giving page. And, you know, the support that these are 2 wonderful charities that do incredible work, and they deserve more support and a higher profile than they have. And any support that your viewers can give us would be hugely appreciated.
And the other one was, what leg? I mean, me and my chubby colleague here are thinking of coming on a leg. He wants a flat one, but
right.
Flat,
I've got just the leg for you guys. There are most trainers in Newmarket today would have received a letter from me because we had the most incredible amount of fun doing the leg from Catterick to Cartmel with Oliver and Tanya Sherwood and Alan King and Simon Sherwood, his wife Lucy, and a few others. We had the most amazing stuff. I tell you, both those Sherwoods as individuals, they're pretty wicked, but you get the two of them together, they're absolutely lethal. But we had such a great time there that we thought, right, we need to do a leg where we can try and get all the Newmarket trainers involved for a bit of it. So the leg from Yarmouth to Fakenham in February, we are going to get, I hope, a lot of Newmarket trainers involved. So that's one possibility.
How far is that?
Well, you don't have to do all of it. Come along and do a morning or an afternoon. Bring a couple of cameras with you. I think we'll have a bit of fun. Or the other one that might appeal, bit nearer home, I'm doing the leg from Ascot to Newbury for Betfair Hurdle Day on the 13th of February. And we're going to try and get a lot of the Lambourne crew involved in that. We'll be chivying various trainers and so on to come and join.
Sorry, Richard, sorry to jump in. Luke's mouthing the words to me. Which is the shortest?
Well, the answer is, Kate, quite simply, it's whichever one you fancy. I'm not expecting you to come and do an entire leg. The shorter of the two,
Well,
if you're going to come and do
Well, why can't we do a leg, Richard?
Hey, you can do the whole leg. If you want to come and do a whole leg, why don't you come and do
We've got you on, and now you're saying we can only come and do a morning.
You're not exactly Zeb Coe. We can lay up with you,
You can come and do whichever you like. Ascot to Newbury is about 40 miles. Yarmouth to Fakenham is about 56.
Okay, perfect. So we'll come and do a morning.
Richard,
you will be hugely welcome whenever it suits you.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much, and really, really well done from everyone here on Out the Races. It's been a wonderful effort, and we will, I promise you, come on one of these legs. I promise you that.
Fantastic. Well, I really look forward to seeing you both. Thanks so much.
Good, Matt.